To those who are writing matric, guys, good luck. Have the best of your lives. Please listen, read carefully, be patient, and also attempt the questions with thorough understanding and input. Please, this is your life. Your life depends upon it. So basically today what we're going to be covering is solving quadratic equation with the with quadratic formula, right? This typical type of questions is much more favorable, or in paper 1, right? In paper 1, in question 1 too. And also the way you need to solve these questions, because you'd be given in the paper 1 question, says, let's say, find the roots of this equation, and then they said give your answer to a correct 2 decimal place, right? Give your answer to correct 2 decimal places. So yeah, so when they say talk about 2 decimal places, your mind just needs to function and needs to it needs to function and go straight to the quadratic formula, because there isn't any possible way that you can solve a quadratic formula and come up with roots with a decimal place besides using the quadratic formula. So basically we're gonna first start with question 1, right? With the first question. So the first question says x squared minus 10x minus 3 is equals to 0, right? So basically how I would like to do it is first write the quadratic formula down so that I can know what I need. The tools that I need are at my disposal. So minus b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So this is the quadratic formula, guys. It says minus b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a, basically, right? I apologize for my sound. It's not that much efficient today. My tools, I think they're wearing off. But anyway, let's get on to the video. I hope you hear me thoroughly, but I'll try to explain into much more clearer forms, basically. So let's start with the question. The question says you need to solve what? You need to find the roots, and you need to give our answers into correct 2 decimal places, right? So what you do first is to look at for the value of b, right? How you find b? B is what? So the typical the general equation for polynomials, it's what? It's ax squared plus bx minus c is equals to 0, basically, right? So all these a, b, and c, these letters, this letter, let me write thoroughly here because it looks like 0. So this is squared. So this a is gonna be the value of a is gonna be the coefficient of x squared, and the value of b is gonna be coefficient of x, and c is the constant, right? So let's look for b. B is what? B in this case is what? It's minus 10. So we're gonna just substitute. There isn't anything you need to do. Substitute the what? The coefficient. So it's gonna be minus 10 plus minus square root of b squared minus 10 squared minus 4. The coefficient of x squared is 1, and then we'll see it's what? It's minus 3. All right, and then this is all over what? This is all over 2a, and then the value of a, it's 1 again. The value of a, the coefficient of x squared, is 1, right? So all you do is just what? Look for a calculator. Look for your calculator. So put in a fraction, it's gonna be minus 10, right, plus the square root of minus 10, right, squared minus 4 our A is 1 and our C is what? It's minus 3. This is all over 2 and then 2A. Our A is 1 again. So our answer is what? Our answer is 10. Is that number 1? It's minus 6 squared minus 3. Okay. Our answer is what? It's 10 ish. I didn't look at all the answer. It's 10 comma 29. 10 comma 29. 10 10 comma 29. This is our first answer. X is equals to, or x is equals to what? So let's look for our second root. So we said when the x was what? When it says minus 10 plus, now it's gonna say minus 10 minus, and then let's go get our answer, guys. Let's say it's gonna be minus 0.29. Then our second answer it's minus 0.29. Right. And then let's go to our second question, our B. So this is our A. This is our A. Right. And then this is our what? This is our B. Let me go for this. This is our B. 1A, 1B. Our B says x squared plus 6x plus 4 is equals to what? 0. Right. So the second thing, the same thing you do here, just write the quadratic formula down, minus b plus minus square root b squared minus 4ac, right? Over what? Over 2a. So what do? You just substitute the values of what? Of a and b and c. So how we're gonna go about that is just gonna say equals to the value of b, it's 6, it's minus 6 plus minus square root of 6 squared minus 4. Our a is 1, our c is what? It's 4. Alright, so this is all over what? This is all over 2 and our a is 1. So how we're gonna go about that? Just go into your calculator. This is not rocket science mathematics. This is just simply a maths price. Simply substitution maths. There isn't anything you need to calculate here that's too hard. It's gonna be minus 6 plus the square root of b, which is 6 squared minus 4 minus 4. Our a is 1 and then our c is what? It's 4. Then it's all over what? 2 and then our value of a is 1. Right. So the first value of x that we get is minus 0.76. Minus 0.76. So the value of x, so therefore x is equal to minus 0.76, or x is equals to, and then we change the sign and let it be positive now. Let it add. So it's gonna be what? It's gonna be 10.29. So our second value of x is 10.29. So yeah, guys, I hope you understand these questions. Basically, was just an introduction. These are not hard questions. As long as you understand how to substitute how to substitute your values, right? How to substitute your b, your a, and your c, and how to see them in the what? How to see them in the equation. That's all. And then the quadratic formula equation is also given in the question paper, so you don't need to memorize it. So yeah, that's all that I can say for now. Is there any something that I want to share or anything? No, there isn't in particular to this topic. you see. So yeah, guys, if you're watching this from YouTube, and if you're watching from this from YouTube, and let's say you don't know how to factorize or anything of that sort, I would advise you to click on the video on the left that is related to this quadratic formula thingy, and also click on the video on the right that deals with what with completing the square, because here in this question, as you see in this quadratic formula, I'm gonna think of do it some other time. I'm gonna complete the square of this equation and make it to be in this form, all right, so that we can know exactly what happened. Why did we say x is equals to minus b and that, right? So basically what happens is that here they completed the square and then it came into this form basically, all right. So yeah, guys, that's all I can say. If you're watching this from TikTok, I would advise you to click on the link on the bio and go to my YouTube channel. And then this question is gonna be under quadratics. It's gonna be under quadratic series of the playlist of quadratics, but it's gonna be the last question. It's gonna be the last video basically. Right. So yeah, guys, thank you for your support. Please subscribe and like my videos. I try by my best to help people, because in my age I think I was stupid enough to know that there are people who would help me to this form. But anyway, I'm giving back to the community as people have given back to me in the past. So yeah, guys, have a good one and all the best for your exams.